All right, hey, Shalom. Shalom, Akim. Before I start this video, I'd like to say, Call Allah Law, Allah Haynawa, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakwadash. All right, I'd also like to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and rule well. And I'd also like to give a sincere salutations out there unto you, Akim, and unto you, Dakim, that are out there teaching this word in sincerity and in faith. All right, to you, I say shalom. I'd also like to give a sincere shalom to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel, you sincere Akim and Akwath that watch our videos, okay? The name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, okay? It is not Yahweh, Ahia, Yahuwah, Yeshua, none of those names, Yahweh, none of them. It is Yahweh, okay? If you go, okay, this is completely off topic, but I just figured I should bring this out, okay? If you go to the Tetragrammaton, okay, these are the letters for the name of the Most High, and they say it stands for Yahweh, okay? But we know that it comes from the Paleo Hebrew, the Phoenician, and the Square Hebrew, all right? So I just found it interesting to bring this out. Okay, if I go to this app where I'm learning more Hebrew through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, Lord willing, okay, you go to Zadok. Okay, you go to get started. You learn words and phrases. I believe it's word examples. This is the Tetragrammaton, and it's pronounced. How do you say it? Let's listen.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. Okay, that is the name of the Lord. Okay, and his name means he exists. All right, he's the existing one, the ancient of days, the Holy One of Israel. All right, and if you, the name of his only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai. All right, and his name means he saves, he delivers. He's the Savior, the deliverer, the Holy One of Israel, who's coming back to redeem us and to buy us back from the curses. Okay, so when you call upon your power, you must say Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. Okay, Bahashim meaning in the name, Ba meaning in, Ha meaning the, Shah meaning name, Yahweh Shai. Because scripture stated in John 14:6 that Yahweh Shai saith unto them that he is the way, the truth, and the life, and that no man may come unto the Father but through him. Okay, in today's lesson, we're going to be going into how we're not going to be able to tell you much more. We're not going to be able to keep on telling you the same things, man. Keep on repeating yourselves, okay? For you sincere listeners that listen to my videos and tune in and day out, okay? When I make my videos, you're not going to be able to listen to me much longer, okay? Because we're here, man. We're entering into those times, all right? Okay? This is it. This is the last push. This is the last mile of the marathon, man. As soon as the famine of the word is coming, brothers are going to be shut up, man. Brothers are not going to be out here preaching and prophesying unto the wind, man. Brothers are not going to be out here telling you what it is, man. Brothers are just going to be worried about surviving and taking care of themselves and their families, man. So as the title of this video says, the planned global famine has begun, man. And that's the truth, man. I live over here in the harbor city, man. I live right by Los Angeles Harbor, man, where they unload all the crates and the facilities and utilities and all the food and the supply crates. I live right by the supply chain, man. The harbor, the port of Los Angeles, man, and it's bad, okay, but bad. So like it's bad, as in like, well, that's bad. Like bad as in good, and it's bad as in bad. Okay, bad as in good for us. It's like, yo, like that's bad. Like, okay, we're seeing the prophecies being fulfilled, and these people are going to starve to death, just like Yahweh Shem Shai said. But how is it bad? It's bad for you 2/3 of you heathen, you Gentile nations, because you're gonna die a horrible death. Okay, and those that escape the famine shall the sword destroy. All right. There ain't gonna be nothing out here that's gonna be able to protect you or help you unless you have this, unless Yahweh Shema Shai is dealing with you, okay? So let's get started.
This is Dabu 7. We got global food prices soaring. And I've been dropping videos and talking about different headlines week after week here that all directly affect food prices, the production, and the movement of it. As we've seen, we've got a staged event just in the orchestration of boats at the ports being moved out to sea, everything backed up here on this world stage. Then we see inflation comes in, they want to talk about, as the dollar loses its value. At the same time, food becoming scarce for many different reasons. You mix in the storm systems that have come in and wiped out a lot of stuff just here recently, it makes things even worse. Between droughts, conflicts, all the states.
Con, we're gonna stop the video right there because I got precepts flowing in, okay, and I don't wanna let them pass by, okay. So going into how the scarcity of the dollar is losing its scarcity, it's losing its value, which the dollar isn't valued anyway. It's a fiat currency and it's paper. It's literally paper. Real wealth and riches is cattle, gold, silver, and land, man, which we don't have, okay. Which means we're literally broke. We're slaves to the state. We got social security numbers and birth certificates, man. We're not free. Okay, don't let these people lie to you. Don't let these people tell you that you were never freed. Okay, you're still not free. All right, Baruch 2 and 30, just to back up this precept, just to back up what I'm talking about. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivity they shall remember themselves. And shall know that I am Yahweh Shemel Shai their power, for I will give them in heart and ears to hear, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name, and return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers which sinned before Ha'adawan. All right. But before that, hold on. I'm gonna also grab this scripture. It's in this chapter. I just don't know where it is. It's yet this day. It's like, are we yet this day in our captivity? Baruch 3 and 8. So like it. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from Ha'adawan, our power. Okay, and there's Israelites over here talking about building a community. Okay, building an Israelite community to stick together and help each other out and get through Jacob's trouble. Man, that's not gonna work, man. You can't build anything here in Babylon the Great, man. It's not gonna work. Look what happened in the times of old, man. To our people that tried to build stuff here, Black Wall Street, all these black-owned businesses and communities and towns that they had, man. The military came and they nuked it and burned it down, man. They gonna do the same thing to y'all, man. Don't matter if you serving Yahweh Shemel Shai or not, man. This is not your place of rest, man. We can do that in the kingdom, okay? Build our own communities and cities and palaces and dwelling places, man. But not here in Babylon the Great, all right? Going back onto the topic, man, okay? The dollar is losing its value, okay? And food is becoming scarce, is making the prices rise. Meaning what, man? They're persecuting the poor of this country, man. Who's the poor of this country? The Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, West Indians, and Haitians, man. This is all orchestrated by design, man. This is Psalms 10 and 8. He sitteth in the lurking place of the villages, in the secret places doth he murder the innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor, right, man? He's murdering y'all, okay, by having this orchestrated famine, which is all the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, but nonetheless, it's still in the heart of Esau Edom, okay? So Proverbs 21 and 1, the king's heart is in the hands of Yahweh Shemel Shai. As the rivers of living water, he turneth the whithersoever he will, okay? Esau Edom is demented, man. We're going to get down to it in the beginning. Later in this chapter. He lieth the way secretly as a lion in his den. He lieth the way to catch the poor. He doth catch the poor when he draweth him into his net. He croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He has said in his heart, the Most High hath forgotten. He hideth his face. He will never see it. You see, Esau Edom thinks he's going to be able to get away with orchestrating this famine, even though Yahweh Shemel Shai is putting it on his spirit to do it, which that in itself is a whole nother topic, okay? Because as it states in Isaiah 45 and 7, that Yahweh Shemel Shai creates the light and the darkness, okay? But nonetheless, he believes he's going to be able to get away with this. He believes that the Most High can forget, okay? The King of Kings, okay, who created the first spirit, okay, Yahweh Shai, who created the 144,000 and the Alahayim, which created the earth, okay. He believes that deity, that power will forget, man. No, he won't, okay. The poor are falling into his craftiness, his devices, man. His orchestrated famine, okay. They're asleep, they're still in the matrix. They haven't been unplugged yet, man. And on top of that, it's all orchestrated, okay. They have these G2 summits just so they could this is so they can devise ways to come up against the Israelites to keep us down in our lowest state, man, to keep us sinning and going off so they can enjoy their kingdom and enjoy their rulership, man. Okay? So Esau Edom can do that, all right? And these other heathen nations, they have their part in it as well. You know, they had us in their captivities as well, okay, which is why they're going to go into slavery as well, okay, for the help that they've had in enslaving us in this captivity and the enslavement of us in other captivities as well in the ancient world. This is Psalms 83 and 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. You see, this is all planned. They've done this so they can not only get at the world, okay, take the world under control, okay, so they can have their one world government, their one world religion, their one world order, but they're also trying to do what? Exterminate the Israelites so that Esau Edom can win his birthright back. That's how demented he is, man. Okay, and not only that, they're most likely using harp, okay, to destroy all these to destroy all these crops and all these towns and cities, okay, which is a fulfillment of what? Psalms 83 and 15, so persecute them with thy tempest and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame that they may seek thy name, or Yahweh Shemel Shai. This is originally going into the Israelites, okay, being persecuted with storm and tempest by Yahweh Shemel Shai. But that's also happening right now, okay? All nations are being persecuted with Yahweh Shemel Shai's tempest through Esau Edom, okay? Esau Edom thinks he's doing this on his own accord, whether it be harp or the Lord, but it's all through the will of Yahweh Shemel Shai. Not only that, man, okay? They're going into how the dollar is useless. It doesn't have any value anymore, man. You know, people are going to be out here thinking that they're going to be able to buy themselves out of the day of the Lord, man. What the fuck, bro?